first of all, it was very important for us to have the first official bilateral visit here in the US to show how deep and special our relationship is. And it was also a way of following up the visits that Secretary Kerry paid in March. We had in Rome the invitation of an international meeting on Libya, and then President Obama that was visiting Rome last month. That was very important for Italy. I think that was also important for our relations, and it's very important for me to be here as my first visit, even if now I'm quite confused on what stage of the visit I am, because I was in Washington, then flying to London, and then come back to New York yesterday night. We discussed the main international challenges we have in front of us in these weeks and months. Ukraine is a big topic on the agenda, as for all of you, I think is quite evident. We have worked together very well from the very beginning. On speaking with one voice and coordinating actions and reactions on both sides of the Atlantic and within the European Union and within G7. And I think that was extremely important to send a strong sign to Russia and also to Ukraine that great of international principles cannot be ignored, and there is a strong and united international reaction to that. And then we also discussed...
People say that the United States would like to impose sectoral sanctions on Russia, stronger sanctions than the Europeans would like to impose. Would you say this is correct? Are the Europeans dragging their feet, especially the Germans?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think that from the very beginning we said clearly that sanctions are an instrument, are a tool for making political pressure on Russia to have Russia going back to play a responsible international role. Sanctions are not the objective themselves. They are an instrument, they are a tool. As we say, the only way we have to solve the crisis is the political way, is the political dialogue within Ukraine and between Ukraine and Russia. We need to have instruments to force the parts to do that. And sanctions are probably one of the most relevant tools we have. So the matter is how we balance the tools we have. National dialogue. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, the National Roundtable started, organized by the OSCE, that is playing a very important role in this phase, and going on at the same time with preparing the third phase of the sanctions. This is something that the European Union is also doing in parallel with the US.
But isn't the European Union dragging its feet on imposing sectoral sanctions, harder sanctions that are already imposed?
So far, European Union and US have imposed the same kind of sanctions to a similar list of people. So we are actually coordinating the speed and the level of our action in order to have that going on at the same time. Obviously, it's quite more complicated for 28 countries to decide together what kind of sanctions, sectorial sanctions, to have. Because we say, and we have decided that in any case the third stage of sanctions, if we get there, said that our objective is not to get there, because there might not be the need for going there. In any case, the third phase of sanctions has to be balanced in terms of burden sharing among the different European countries. And as you know, some of us have stronger relations with Russia in the field of energy, others in the field of defense, others in the financial field, so we have to prepare technically our set of sanctions in a much more complicated way, probably. But the real point is that now we are, while preparing that on the technical level, and we're ready to adopt them if needed, we have now the big chance of concentrating ourselves on facilitating the dialogue so that the elections can take place and be a success. Because our aim is making elections a success. And
when I was in Kiev about a week ago, the general view was that Mr. Putin's strategy, the Russian strategy, was to ensure that the elections did not take place. Do you agree with that?
No.
How do you see the strategy?
When was that? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. You see, one point of this crisis is that things change quite rapidly on the ground and the political framework. My impression from the talks we had also yesterday with my European and American colleague, we also had only from Kiev, but also visited the south of Ukraine. And we have direct contact with the UIC basically every day on the situation on the ground, is that at the moment, the national dialogue, even if very difficult, is going on, is starting, that the elections might successfully take place, probably, possibly, in all regions, even if that is still a question mark. And the point is working on the ground to make it possible. We still have 1 week. 1 week in Ukrainian times, for now, it's a long, long time. Things can go for much better, or can go much worse. But we're working, the point now is working for making the elections happen, making them a success, and together with that, help the Ukrainians proceed on